Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 2. In the last episode we sort of died, but apparently have been brought back to life and are now on a station that is under attack. I can barely understand you. Where are you going? And you too?
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic fusion. Initial results show promise.
Okay. I'm trying to get a few more information about our situation, because so far we know barely anything.
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all his money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
4 billion credits, that's a lot. So there's also new minigames. Remember in Mass Effect 1 we could bypass doors and containers, and there's a new minigame for that. To bypass these sort of containers we have to find matching symbols and connect them, basically. So let's just look at the symbols. So we see these one are the same, so we can connect them, we can connect those. These one are identical. These are, and these are. We have a specific amount of time in order to do that, and then we get some extra amount of cash or other things. So, hello? I can't help you, I'm sorry.
Log update. I can't figure Miranda out. As project director, she should be ecstatic at all the progress we've made. But she's still the same old Ice Queen. Maybe she's worried Shepard might become the new favorite. Or maybe she is just a pure cold-hearted bitch.
Have a nice trip.
No. Who are you? Oh, I guess we shoot down those mechs.
What are you doing here? Thought you were still a work in progress.
I have no idea. You tell me.
I just woke up. Probably know more than I do.
Right, sorry about that. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for...
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
Right, since we're under attack, we can ask 20 questions later, so...
It's your station, Jacob. I'll follow you.
First step, let's finish off these metal bastards. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
Right. So, we can now command Jacob. So I'll pull his most useful ability, which is pull, to my quick slots. Basically, I can use pull to, yeah, as it says, pull the enemies, and since we have some sort of gap in between us and the enemies, they can just fall down here and die. So I'll demonstrate that. No, I missed them. This one.
That's it.
So he flies towards us and then goes down.
They're falling back.
So let's shoot them.
Ready to get the hell off this station?
Since we're not getting shot at,
Before we go anywhere, I need some answers.
Sure. What do you want to know?
who are you?
What's your job here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant, but I'm just a soldier. I served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Now I'm in charge of the station's security. Usually a lot more dull than this. Normally I don't fire my gun unless it's target practice.
Alright. I don't remember much, but what I remember is not too good, so...
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me. How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
Like what?
What do you mean, cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
Alright, and what's this Project Lazarus?
What can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
Alright. Do you have an idea why the mechs are suddenly attacking us?
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it, what they're after?
Damned if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting at us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
Alright. You were talking about a Miranda? Who's that?
When I first woke up, someone named Miranda was talking to me over the radio. We lost contact just before I ran into you.
Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. It was her job to bring you back to life, no matter what. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. She's not about to give up on you now. You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
The contact went away, and before that there was static and...
There was some gunfire and an explosion right before I lost her.
She knows how to take care of herself. But I hope she's okay.
So do you know anything about the Normandy crew? Is everybody still alive?
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion. But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
And where are they?
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
I'll find them.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station.
That's a good idea, so...
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we...
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get her out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
Alright, let's go.
Let's get out of here.
You bet. We can get into the service tunnels through this door.
So, let's go. Let's go. We could assign some points for Jacob, because they are always assigned the same level that we have, so I'll level his class skill because he has more health and does more damage, which translates to he's better, so I'll take it.
Ready.
Damn it, Wilson. This room is...
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
There's more.
Wilson, find us another route out of here. Preferably one that doesn't lead straight into an enemy squad.
Just keep moving toward the control room. Don't get pinned down. Oh, God. They found me. Help!
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B! Hurry! They're out of control!
Up there, Shepard.
Oh, God. I'm hit!
Alright, so... Where's server room B? Is this server room B? Well, there's a lock here.
Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions. Our orders were clear. Make Commander Shepard who she was before the explosion. The same mind, the same morals, the same personality. If we
interesting.
Shepard, down here! Bastards got me in the leg!
Huh, I've seen you before.
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some medi-gel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the medi-gel from the first aid station on the wall.
What about this guy and the other guys here?
Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now. I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
Easy. You didn't program them correctly. So in the end,
You're all strangers to me. Let's get someplace safe and then we'll sort out whose fault it is.
Right, Shepard. We need to find Miranda. We can't leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
well, if she's a traitor, then she shouldn't have woken me up. If she wanted me dead, then she could have done it by not waking me up. So
Then why did she wake me up and warn me about the attack?
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor. But that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few.
goes again.
Overload the canister.
Yeah, there's another demonstration. So the whole level is basically a extended tutorial, and this portion is trying to tell us if you see explosive crates somewhere, then you probably want to think about how you can blow them up really well, so that you can take all of the enemies with you. So let's just do that with Overload. We could just shoot them and they will still explode, but the explosion with Overload is much more intense, so I'll just do that now. Bam!
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, it's a good idea. I'll pull your Overload to my first skill, I think. So this can go here, this can go here.
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if she's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
I think I ran into them a few times in Mass Effect 1. Damakash surprisingly didn't, because there were many missions very far away from the missions that you had to do that she didn't find. So actually she doesn't know too much about Cerberus, so it's probably interesting to see her reaction to that. But I know Cerberus did horrible things. They did things like developing poisons tailored to aliens and other stuff, like using animals as a way of killing stuff, and basically all sorts of experimentations that at some point went horribly wrong. So the entire station was probably dead, run over by husks or whatever. So they have a very bad reputation to me.
I think I ran into Cerberus a few times while I was investigating Saren. Some kind of pro-human splinter group, right?
Well, that's what the Alliance wants people to believe. But there's more to it. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the Elusive Man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
Who's the Elusive Man?
Elusive Man. Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah, that's not his real name, of course. Nobody knows who he really is.
It was a code name the Alliance used for him. Kinda stuck.
After all the things that I've seen guys like you do, I don't think I'll work for you.
I don't care what they did or what you say. I am not working with terrorists.
You can tell it to the boss, but after we've saved our butts. We're almost...
Yeah. The doors went open. Oh, there. Right. There's also another mini game to bypass stuff, which is hacking. So we have to find code segments and then and not hit any other code segments. I think it's the more fun game to do, but more fun mini game, but it's still just a mini game. So, and there's that. So, right. So let's get our weapons out. Oh, hi. Thanks. Overload is also very good against mechs, so
Gotta hurt.
that's why I told this Wilson guy to use his overload on those mechs. So let's get up here and let's reload. Oh, there's more enemies there. Oh, there's an enemy here again. Good. So let's get in this cover. Cloak again. And
Nice trip. Target down.
you can also use energy drain against these mechs. It's also very effective, and it replenishes our shield, which is also useful. Because our shield starts replenishing after a while once we've not taken any damage. As long as we still take damage, basically the regeneration timer will always reset. So we have to wait for a while if we want our shields to regenerate. So having an ability that basically regenerates our shield is good.
Subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus project will proceed as planned.
Alright, let's hack another data pad for some more bling bling. There's one. And I haven't seen the third segment so far. There. Oh, on the left it was a well. Oh well. And here's a wall safe again. Alright, the 20 minutes are almost up, so I'll end this episode right here. In the next episode we'll continue to look for a way off the station together with our new comrades Wilson and Jacob. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye!